Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Haute Modesty. Today, I got this look using a palette that I am least comfortable with. And Dana Jetten actually made a request after she watched my palette collection to do this look. And so here it is. And if you want to see how I got this look, please stay tuned. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? So, before I get started, let me let you know what I prepped with. What I did was I gone ahead and used the primer Stuck on You. Do you remember this? I did a real short, brief talk about this, and I think this came in on the, which box? Oh, I remember. The Glossy Box Advent Calendar, and actually this is very good, and it has the same texture as the one by Mario, you know, the one that I usually use and I swear by, this one here, but it's a lot more and the shade is actually better. And instead of using this powder, which this one comes with a powder, what I did was I went over it with the KVD vegan, what used to be called Kat Von D vegan powder. And so, and it works pretty good. It's almost, you know, undetectable, the difference between the Mario Compact and this Stuck on You with the Kat Von D loose powder. And so, having said that, and also what I did was, as usual, precisely my brow for the eyebrows, and this is what I always use. And you know, I've completely forgot about this thing that I received on BoxyCharm, and so I'm gonna go ahead and use this afterwards. And this is the brow gel, because I didn't set the brow gel yet because I still need to do my eyeshadow. And so we were talking about this palette, the one that I'm not so comfortable with. And okay, Dana, here it is. I'm going to give it my best shot, okay? And so green is not my color. I'm not comfortable with it at all. I don't own many things that are green. Olive is as close as I come to green. And olive I do like, but there's only like 2 colors here that are olive. And so, yeah. So here we go. Okay, there's only 3 matte shades here, and that's this olive drab, this bright green, and this very light pale seafoam green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go in with this kind of first, and just to kind of like an all over type of look, and then I'll go in with the darker green actually to work with that. So here we go. I'm just going to dab that here and then go above a little bit. I wouldn't call it a transition color, but you know, with the lack of better color palette, I'll call it that. And another thing as well, I just want to let you know, my, I guess this area here, my eyelids and above my eyelids here, they're peeling a little bit because I did do a peel recently, and so it's a little bit patchy to begin with. So I'm gonna do the best I can, but I think the primer's doing a pretty good job actually. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my Sigma brush. This is let's see, E53. Okay. And I'm going to go into this really bright green. I think you would call it emerald green. Wow. Yeeks. Look at that. Yikes. I got to tap that off. And you know one thing? It's a lot of kick up in a pan. That I don't like. Okay, so we're going to go in here. And we're going to work this into crease. Wow, this is looking really crazy. I feel like that character, what is it, Poison Ivy? Okay, looks like I need to rub this side out a little bit more. Now it looks kind of dark, so I'm going to go in with this brush that I initially used, a very pale seafoam green, and just kind of, yeah, go in there, kind of work this. Okay, next with a Sigma E42, which is even a smaller brush than that, I'm going to darken this up a little bit because this for me is like really bright. So I'm going to go into this, I guess, olive camouflage green, like what I'm wearing. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to kind of darken it up. Again, a lot of kick up on these matte colors. Just coming below this way. I'm not going up at all because if I do, then I'll kind of mix it in with the lighter color, and I want to still preserve that light color up top. So you notice my angle of the brush is down and not up like I usually have it when I want to touch the top. And also I think at the same time I'm going to go ahead and lay this down on the outer V as well. Just kind of, yeah, I think this is a good color for that. Just tap it in. Okay, next, Sigma E70. And I'm going to go on the outside, or not outside, but like the middle to the, almost to the end, using this green here, the bottom green, okay, which is a lighter green. Thought about this one, but there's a lot of glitter in that, and I'm trying to stay away from glitter, but this is a metallic, okay? So I'm just putting this like on the from the middle to the end, okay? Just like that, and try not to get it above. So let me focus here. Same on the other side. I just start at the middle here and move out. Let me tap this in first before I get too much fallout. Okay, I'm gonna blend all this out, but it looks pretty good, I think. Next, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the sponge because I get a lot better control, and it's a lot better, I think, for metallics. It's like putting it on with your fingers. You get better coverage than the brush. And I'm gonna go in with this one here, which is like a yellow, and I'm gonna go into the inner corners. Okay, so here we go. I'm really gonna have to blend this craziness out. Okay. I will take this Sigma E25, is that? Or E29? E25, and I'm gonna blend this out. Okay, this is what I have so far. Let me just clean this up here. I'm gonna have to clean that up and then put on an eyeliner and some lashes. So I'll be right back with that. Okay, here it is. I don't know, not crazy about the green. Still not a green type of person, but I did do my best to try to make it look decent, and I think it's too much green actually. I think if there was a little bit of other colors in this palette, I think we could have made it work. Maybe some kind of like an orange or a beige or a brown or something like that you could really blend into it. But this is a lot of green, and I think it's too much green for one palette, really. And even this one here that looks this closest to it's got a brown undertone to it. It's still a olive green. And so this is a really difficult palette to work with, I think, especially for somebody who doesn't look good in green, which is me. So yeah, that's that. And I just want to let you know, the foundation I'm using is the one that I got out of the, I guess this was the premium box of BoxyCharm, and I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know why, because it's supposed to be clay, right? This is a tart clay one, but it's like really runny and it's really hard to control. And I used actually the sponge, but it just like most of it was absorbed by the sponge, and it just was really runny. And I'm like, yeah, I really don't like it at all. And it's a shame because I heard it was a good one. And let's see, which means it's going to transfer. For me, anything runny like that will transfer to my clothes, to my headscarf. And for my concealer, I used the Nars, the miniature one here. And I've used this before, and this is in custard, and this works really well. And also, as far as my eyelashes, it is by Elvania. And this is actually a really cheap Amazon buy, but I'll tell you, it might be cheap, but it actually is a lot better than paying $29.99 for lashes, one pair of lashes. And this you get, how many do you get? 10 or 5. And so this actually works out okay. I really don't mind it. And the important thing is the glue, right? So yeah, it actually comes 5 like this and 2 of the not glue, but the eyeliner. So that's that. And they come in different, as you notice, in different types. And so I'm wearing the very top here. I didn't have to cut it down though. And I think that's it. And one thing I did want to do though is something I haven't done in a couple of videos, because I pre-recorded some of them, and so I took it out of order, and so it looks like I really didn't do what I said I would do, which is like, you know, try Jackie's chocolates. But it's just that those that you're seeing without the chocolates were actually pre-recorded before I had the chocolates. So it looks like, you know, I just forgot, and no. Oh, except for, wait, and one of them I did truly forget, and that was the one with the, I didn't really forget. I kind of sort of said, I don't really want to do this because I don't want to get the clothes dirty, and that was for the Wantable box where I was trying on the clothes. Yeah, that actually was the same day I got the box. I recorded that one, which was after the chocolate. So, here we go. I have my handy-dandy knife cutting board, and again, chocolates. And so let's see, where are we with this? Actually, we've been doing pretty good. Now, to leave you, I think I left you off with the one with the orange filling, one with the milk chocolate. I didn't care for it at all, and it was too sweet. And I thought my husband would say the same thing, but he likes oranges, and he's a well, what do you call it, a milk chocolate type of person, and he really enjoyed that one. And me, not so much, but that's okay, because, you know, we have our favorites. So let me just take this out. So we still have a pretty good amount left here, as you notice. And, you know, these are not chocolates that you eat in one sitting. This is something that you really need to really enjoy and really appreciate. And I do. And so, because these are not, you know, Kit Kats. So, yeah. And so here they are. And just to let you know, they do hold up. And they still taste really fresh. And so, you know, you don't have to eat it all in one sitting. So let's go for it. I'm going to go ahead and do the white chocolate, because I don't know why. I'm not crazy about white chocolate at all. But Jackie's chocolates, I love the white chocolate. And I'm like, wow, I can't wait to try the next white chocolate, because I'm a dark chocolate person. And normally white chocolate tends to be flaky and dry, but these are so creamy. It's almost like condensed milk creamy, right? So let's see what's in here. Okay, I'm just gonna slice it in half. Oh, this looks very good. Oh, that looks like maybe a texture of coconuts. Yeah, those are definitely coconuts. I can smell it. You see? I mean, are you able to see this? Am I coming too close? Okay, here we go. And so this is definitely, I smell coconuts and white chocolate. And I love coconuts, by the way. Oh, wow. That's sweet. That's really sweet, but I don't mind it because it's coconut. It's actually good. You know what? It really has a strong flavor going in. Sweet, sweet. But then as I chew it and get to the meat of the coconut, the sweetness kind of tapers off, if that makes any sense. But very nice. I like it. I like this one. You know, I really love their white chocolate, and I think I'm going to go ahead and order their white chocolate, especially the one with the raspberry. Wow, that was good. And the orange Julius one, that's really good. So anyway, so next we'll have to go in for the dark chocolate. There's only a couple of them left, so I'm going to go in with this one. I was going to save this one to the end. I'm one of those people that love to save their favorite things to the end, but I'm going to go ahead and go into this one because there's only a couple of dark chocolates left, and this one's a dark chocolate. And let's do this. I'm going to see if I can cut it right in half like a mirror image. Ooh, yikes. Pretty good, pretty good. You see what I did here? I cut it right in the center so my husband can have the other side. Ah. Nice. Amaretto, maybe? Not sure. It's got cream in there. Sometimes it smells like something, but once I taste it, I can pull out the not the seasonings, but you know, the flavoring, the spices or whatever. Oh, I love the dark chocolate. Oh, because the filling is definitely got condensed milk in it of some form. Super sweet. But the dark chocolate is bitter. And that's exactly how I like my chocolate. And the thing is, if you notice, the ratio again is perfect. Yeah. Oh, it was very nice. Very nice aftertaste. And I like aftertaste of dark chocolate. And that's another thing too. That's why I like dark chocolate, because it does have that bitterness in the aftertaste. And so, oh, it was really good. Yeah, nice. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try one more milk chocolate. And there it is. And don't know what's in here, but I'm sure it's some kind of a filling. And here we go. Ooh, looks like a marshmallow. What do you think? Yeah, I think it might be a marshmallow. Yep, it's sticky like a marshmallow. Okay. Yep. But it's a cream marshmallow. It's not like the foamy marshmallow that you know, kind of holds shape. I'm glad about that, because when I just thought about it, sometimes they use bovine gelatin to kind of solidify the marshmallow, and when it's formed, so I have to make sure I get one that doesn't have any animal gelatin in it, because I can't have any porcine, not bovine. Bovine is fine, but porcine, which is the pork, so I can't have that. So I'm glad when I bit into it, I thought about it. I'm like, uh-oh, but then I felt the creaminess of it. So it's like, yeah, it's like the cream marshmallow, which they don't use the gelatin to solidify it, to make it solid. So that's good. Okay, that was it. That was really good. So there's only like 3 more pieces left to try. And so I think I'm just going to call it quits on this. And really just, yeah, unless you guys really want to see the other 3. You know what? I'm going to cut another one. Just because I'm curious as to see what that is. You know, it looks like those square hard color, toffee. Toffee is a word. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that in half and have that. Only because it's different. And, oh, I know what this is. This is like one of those gingerbread or the cracker. I forgot. Graham cracker and caramel. That's what that is, I think. So, that's exactly what it is. Oh, that's really good. Oh, the graham cracker is like crunchy. Very nice. This is very good. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll go ahead and put the link to the chocolates actually underneath, because I don't know if I did that in the other videos, but I think I did. It's in there if you guys will look. And so if you're interested, there is a code. I don't make any money off of it. But there is one that gives you $10 off on your first order. So if you want to try it, go ahead and give it a try. And like I said, I don't make anything off of it. Just you guys get the discount. And I'm going to go ahead and order, I think, at least a 3-month supply. Yeah, the subscription. So anyway, so if I added any value today, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We have great fun here every day. And so also, once you subscribe, please hit that bell sign and say all, so that way you know when I upload a new video. And so far, it's been daily, and hopefully I can continue in that trajectory. So what do I always say, my beautiful wildflowers? I always say, don't sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.